Hello my lovely friends, welcome to So Sweet Violet. My name is Jules and this is a video all about the crafty side of my life. I live in West Sussex with my husband. We have two grown-up children, one of whom, Bryony, my eldest, works for So Sweet Violet, and we have a gorgeous online shop selling all the things that we make, lots of project bags and pin cushions and advent calendars and kits, and I can't think, progress keepers, lots and lots of things. And we also curate lovely tools and beautiful things for crafters, so please check that out if you're interested. Don't know what the date is, I should have looked. It's the 19th of July today and it's a Wednesday and it's very cloudy. Nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. We had a mega summer in June and since then it's got really quite cool and cloudy, and we've had some rain. Oh, it's been lovely. I'm enjoying it because I don't really like the heat very much. And also I've noticed it's starting to get just a tiny bit darker in the evenings now, and that's so exciting. You know what that means, don't you? I've got a lovely cup of coffee in my, I'm going to have a look, in my Burley cup. Isn't it pretty? I love it so much. On the back is, I think that's a pheasant, because this is called Asiatic pheasant in pink. It's very nice. This is the big cup, and I've got the teacup and saucer too. Oh, teacup, saucer and side plate too, because I just love it so much. Okay, heads up. Oops. Heads up before we get going. I have a new camera and I'm still learning the ropes. It's the same camera as I had before, but my old camera was a Mark 1 and this is a Mark 3. So there's a lot of bells and whistles that I will probably never use and will probably never understand either. But I hope the picture is better and I hope I'm in focus, because I was very out of focus towards the end of my last camera. Right. How has everybody been? It looks a bit dark now. I hope that's a bit better. Right, I have lots to talk about. So shall we start with finished things? I'm going to move my coffee. Oh, I'm wearing one. This is my first finished thing, and this is the Florence dress by Merchant & Mills. I don't know if that's any better or not, but I've just tweaked some settings. Very tricky. I don't like new cameras. I don't really like cameras, to be honest. Oh no, that's a lie. I do like cameras, but I just want someone to set it up for me. I can't really be bothered to look into it and get its best settings, but I need to. So I was saying that I've just finished the Florence dress. I fell out with it big time because we had some arguments along the way. The bodice and the sleeves was pretty easy actually. I learned how to make buttonholes and sew on buttons on the sewing machine. And the skirt, which is the bit you would think would be fairly easy compared to the top, oh my goodness, did I have trouble with pockets. The dress doesn't have pockets written in the instructions. So I thought, you know, what good is a dress without pockets? So I thought, it can't be that hard. I've done it before with another dress, so I'll have a go. Well, I did pockets out of the same fabric and I overlocked them together. Then I spoke to my friend Amy and she said, oh, you've done it wrong. So I tried to unpick them, couldn't unpick them, so trimmed them down. Then I stitched them in upside down, I believe, all these things happen, but it could be in the wrong order. So I stitched them upside down. Am I too bright? Another setting. Okay. So the pockets were then upside down. By this time the pockets were getting really small, so I decided I would use some Liberty to make the pockets and forget about my ever decreasing pockets. And then I did something else and I can't even remember what it was. Don't even know. Anyway, the pockets in this dress as it is finished are too low, but they're staying too low because I was just falling out with this dress big time. We're probably back to exactly where we started now, but I've tweaked the settings again. So I'm going to stand up rather and show you as much as I can of my dress. So the back is the prettiest bit, so it's got the buttons, buttonholes, and it's got this lovely kind of scooped up back, which reminds me very much of Regency dresses. I've got my pockets, which are Liberty of London cable. They should be about here, but they are very low pockets. I'd be good, isn't it that saying, have short hands and long pockets so you don't spend any money? That's probably me. I made it from some gorgeous linen fabric that, oh gosh, I bought it ages and ages ago from Peony and Sage, and yeah, I just really wanted to make something with it. I have so many dressmaking plans. It's very exciting. I talked about this a load more on my Patreon channel if you're interested in behind the scenes and just more info on everything. I say my Patreon is a little bit like Vlogmas, my Vlogmas videos, without it being Christmas. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. And like this week I did a mini journal, lots of baking, lots of crafting, lots of homemaking, some lovely trips out. Did I say gardening? All those kind of lovely homemaking things that I would love to do so much more of. But work is busy. Working is hard work. So anyway, that is my Florence dress. My next finished thing is also a sewn garment, and it's the Friday shirt by Frankie and Ray. And this is what I made. Don't get too excited and don't go thinking, oh, she's amazing. She really isn't. This time, although I really like it, it doesn't fit perfectly because the overlord, which is what I call the overlocker, that was George's idea, basically ate, now which sleeve was it? I think it was this side, ate a lot of my sleeve. So this sleeve should have been, let me stand up, should have been about here. So I've lost a good, well, 2 inches doubled, so it doesn't fit perfectly. Yes, but I'm so pleased with my pleats at the front. I was just about to do them and I'd folded them all over and pinned them like down onto the fabric. And then I showed my friends on my WhatsApp group, and 2 of the lovely ladies said, hey Jules, I think there's a better way of doing it, or you're doing it wrong, but they said it very nicely. And basically what you do, you don't sew them down onto the fabric, you kind of make little, let me bring this closer without avoiding my coffee. So you kind of sew a little bit along to make a seam. So you do that, oh, I just dipped the handle in my coffee, excuse me. Yes, so you do that for all of them, and then you iron them the correct way, so that these 5 go this way and these 5 go this way. And the other thing I was terrified was adding the bias the bias binding to neaten the neckline, but it went so well. Really, really pleased, and it makes this look so neat up here. I'm going to move my coffee. That is much safer. Yes, I'm absolutely thrilled. This is another fabric that I had in my stash, which I think I got from eBay a really long time ago. It's so pretty. I believe I bought it from Japan, but on the salvage it says made in Great Britain. I'm struggling with this camera. I'm sure we'll sort it out. Yes, so I have another colourway and it's pink and white. So I don't know what I'm going to make with that, but I'm really pleased with this, although it doesn't fit brilliantly. So that's the Friday shirt. My last finished thing is this cutie. Isn't that sweet? Do you remember I made a bunny teething ring? Well, this is the little bear. Let me show you the picture. So this is the pattern. So I've done both the bear and the bunny now. I think I had trouble figuring out who the pattern was by when I last showed you. So I'll link it in my... Oh, there's a hashtag, Crochet Feelings Toys on Instagram. But I will link it in my Ravelry project page. And I have forgotten to say all of that, haven't I? Anything I talk about in this video, whether it be patterns, yarn, designers, my shop, Ravelry project pages, I will link everything below. I try and do clickable links as well because I just think it's nice and easy. So this will be linked below. It's so cute. This is for a new baby, but I'm waiting for something else to come in the post, which I only ordered this morning actually, so that will be sent off when it's done. And I knit the little bear from Drops Saffron. And it's 100% cotton and it's by Drops, and I used a 3.mm needle. So that is all of my finished things. Okay, I've got so much in the making. I've had a bit of a cast on fest with socks and I still want to cast on more. I don't know what has got into me. So let's start with something new. This is in my gorgeous bag by my friend Ali, who is Jammy Pudding and Custard, and she no longer makes bags, but we're still in touch and she's gorgeous. So I am knitting the Minecraft socks, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. I can't remember the designer, but I will put a link to my pattern project page. Oh, look at this. Did you see the little progress keeper? How adorable is that? It's much more violet in real life. Much more of a vibrant violet colour. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got pink ones as well. They're just so cute. So, what did I say? So, actually, I say I'm knitting the Minecraft socks. I'm actually knitting my own Sweet Vanilla toe-up sock. But I'm using the Minecraft stitch pattern, which is gorgeous. And the yarn I'm using is, just trying to recall the name, I think I've got it, is this. How beautiful is this? And this is Rose and Violet Creams by Dandelion and Dogwood. I just love their yarn. Just their mix of colours, their combinations are just so beautiful. And just look how beautifully it's knitting up. It's just so gorgeous. What else do I need to say about this? It's a sparkly yarn, which I don't usually use, but I am loving it. And this yarn was a gift from an absolutely gorgeous friend of mine. And yeah, it's lovely to knit it and feel like the friendship. It's just nice. Was I unfocused all of that time? Anyway, so they are my rose and violet cream socks. Next up, another pair of socks. This is in one of our signature Liberty bags, and that's little Maeve, the little bird on there. These socks I could not get out of my mind. Love them so much. So in my mind, all I kept thinking about was sea glass, sea glass, sea glass. The colours, the feel, the dustiness of it. So I thought, I'm just going to have to make a pair of socks. So I started my sea glass socks. So pretty. And for this pair of socks, I'm using my Little Rabbit socks. And it has this really lovely texture pattern when you change colours. And it's just gorgeous. So basically they're scrappy socks. And I just went through all of my beautiful bits and pulled out everything that I thought would look gorgeous. I'm going to see if I can hold them so you can see. Aren't they pretty? Yes, I'm loving it. I've just got to do a little bit more until I reach the heel increases. Oh, do you like this little progress keeper? The sweetest little bluebird with some sweet beads. So cute. And again, that's in our shop too. So I'm loving those, and I have a big addiction project at the moment. These started off a big addiction, but the original big addiction took over. So I will be getting back to these soon. And quite a few of these yarns are from a lovely set from Bird Street Yarns by Claire and John. Are they still Bird Street Yarn? I think they are. Oh, they do such beautiful colours. And this was the Easter Bunny minis. So yeah, there's a few of those in my sea glass socks. So how are you? I am doing pretty well. I do feel like I've turned a corner, which is such a relief I can't even tell you. I've been going out. I still haven't driven since October, and I haven't walked Mabel since October, but I have been finding the energy and the brain space and the confidence to be taken out, which has been lovely. Pete's taken me to so many lovely places at the weekends. We've been to Lavender Farm, we've been, oh goodness, where have we been? Just some really lovely places, and I can't remember. Oh, Arundel Castle, we went to a plant sale. Wisley Garden, went out with Bryony to another lovely garden, and all these things I've been recording for Patreon. So if you want to see more, there's lots and lots of footage over there. But it's just, it feels great to be starting to feel like a normal human being. I'm a long way to go yet, and I'm still on my antibiotics, my herbal ones, and lots of supplements, but I'm definitely seeing an improvement. Okay, next in the making. So this is my forget-me-not sock. I have one finished, and I have started the toe on the second one, but it's a very funny shape, so I definitely did something wrong there. So I need to unpick that and redo it. But this is the first one. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love this pattern. I just love the scallopiness of it. Isn't it beautiful? This pattern, oh my goodness. Have I got it written down anywhere? Because I can't remember. Oh yes, This pattern is actually my, what did I do? My Mabel Socks without the cable. And instead of the cable, I inserted this gorgeous lace from the Groovy Socks. And that's also a free pattern. It says in the web address Sock Pixie, so I'm guessing it is Sock Pixie. Oh, isn't it lovely? Look at the little bunny. We have those bunnies in 3 different colours. This one is purple. Do we have blue and turquoise or pink and turquoise? We have 3 anyway. So yeah, I am loving it. And this is knit out of a yarn by Liz of A Yarn Badger. And she made it especially for us to go in a kit. My screen does all sorts of flashy, buzzy things when I'm recording, and it confuses me and it takes my attention. So it's beautiful yarn, and we asked her to dye some yarn just like forget-me-nots. So she did us some beautiful self-striping. Never really looks as good when it's caked up self-striping, does it? But it's beautiful. If I show you on the sole, so we've got 2 blues, 2 greens and 2 pinky violets. We have just 1 lonely kit left in the shop, so if you're interested in that, please help yourself. So in the kit you'll get the 100 grams of self-striping yarn, you'll get a beautiful patchwork project bag with hand-sewn sequins from us, by us rather. You'll get a really sweet forget-me-not cluster progress keeper and a most gorgeous little wooden forget-me-not flower which has been laser cut. So all those things are made in the UK. And yeah, I think it's super pretty. So that's that finished thing. No, that's that in the making. Oh, did I show you this one? What's this one? Oh no, another thing to show you. Okay, so I decided to get ahead a little bit on Christmas making. I have lots of friends who I like to send just like a little package of love to every Christmas, and also family as well. So I decided to start with a little stack of Wondrous dishcloths. This is my first one of this batch. That gorgeous colour. I don't know what the colour is, by the way, sorry. But I have some other colours that I dug out. I've got a basket, if you can see, up there. And that contains all of my linen and cotton yarn. And I just grabbed these 3 out because I just thought they looked very soft and kind of soft autumny. She's getting excited about autumn. So this is the first one I've done, and this is my Wondrous dishcloth pattern. Why it's wondrous, which I believe it is that it's joined at places in the centre. So you can see these kind of little rows. These are where there are some joins, and so that gives a really thick, foamy, spongy kind of dishcloth or washcloth. I'm making some of these as washcloths because they're just such beautiful colours. I'll link below to the pattern and to my Ravelry project page if I've started one. Who knows? Oh, and this has got another progress keeper on, which I think is cute as cute. Isn't that sweet? It's got a little cat in the pot of a cactus having a sleep. Very cute. And my next in the making, which completely has my heart. I adore it, and when I think, oh, I've got some knitting time, it's all I want to do. So this is my rainbow happy patchwork blanket, and I think you've seen this. Yes, you definitely have. You've seen this before. Let me move the basket out of the way. You can see it has a border of kind of natural speckled and very, very pale, almost barely there colours. And then each stripe has the colour of the rainbow. So we have pink, peachy pink, peach, yellow, greeny yellow, green. I'm trying to eke it out a little bit because I want it to be fairly high. So I think after this I have, what's this, green, I've got turquoise, blue, purple and violet. Only 4 more. Oh, and then the top. So where would that come then? Let's see if we can guess it. So, write that down there. So 4, 5. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be tall enough, but it is only a baby blanket. So, oh look, isn't it gorgeous? I love, 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 love it, and I love all the yarns. I think my favourite one that's gone in so far is this yellow. Oh, it's just gorgeous. But I think I may run out of lightly speckled neutrals. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough because I'd really like to use more of my beautiful bits because I have a lot, because I treasure them and I keep them. And I love to use them as well. So, but the other exciting thing about this is that I'm going to try and make a quilt almost identical colour-wise, the same size and everything. So what I will do, hang on, let me see. I've been up and down in this video, haven't I? So what I'll do is, let's take this square here. I will measure the square exactly, and then I will add on 1/2 inch, so 1/4 inch each side, and that will be my patchwork square. Oh, it's so exciting. The thing that is stopping me from starting, well, one, I have 1 trillion things on the go, and 2, it means I have to get all of my fabric boxes out, which I don't have. We don't have a huge stash of fabric here at So Sweet Violet, but we have enough. We have 4 big plastic tubs, you know, the big, I don't know how many litres they are, and they're full. Actually, I would say 3 because one of them is all plain fabric. So we've got 3 big tubs of patterned fabric. I know Bryony will love to help me do this. Oh, it looks good that way, doesn't it? I did worry that this blue was a bit blue, but I went with it anyway. So yeah, that's my Happy Patchwork rainbow blanket. The only other in the making is something that I'm doing with my patrons, and it is this. And I think I showed you this last time, but I have done some more. Oh, it's pinned on. You can see I've done this bit. And this is all Liberty. Oh, I just, it's going to sound very morbid, but when I die I want to be clothed and covered in Liberty from head to toe. Oh, that would be a nice way to go. Not that I want to go, but you know. So yeah, I have a lot to do. And I've stalled on it a bit lately because, why have I stalled on it? Oh, adventing. Adventing has been intense, and it still will be for a while yet. So yeah, we've been working very, very hard. I had some lovely treats for my birthday. One of them was this gorgeous basket from my friend Sharon, but it was what was in the basket that was so amazing. And look at this card, and this is from lovely Ali of Little Drops of Wonderful. It's just so cute, nappy. Okay, I'm going to put these on. Now I'll show you first off. Look what Sharon made me. Oh my goodness. They're the bunny muffatees. And these are the mitts that I saw lovely Sandra from Cherry Heart making a few months ago now. And I was chatting to Sharon about it, and she's like, don't make them, don't make them. And I was like, ooh. And look what she made me. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love the colour she chose. So gorgeous. They're so cute. So, so cute. I need to get out on a walk, don't I? I'm feeling it's coming. I do feel that I could do a tiny walk now. Just I always worry that I'm going to get stranded like I did in October. I got on a walk and I couldn't get home. Anyway, we're talking about mitts. Oh, they are so adorable. Adorabunny. Just cute. I love them. They're just, well, they fit like a glove for a start. Oh, I love them. And I love that my lovely friend Sharon took all the time, I mean these would have taken ages, took all of that time to knit these for me when she has so much going on in her life. And I will truly treasure these. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, I love them. She also sent me a Peter Rabbit tea towel as well. And some other things. What were the other things? Oh golly, I can't remember now. It's quite a while. I've left it a bit long, haven't I, to do this podcast. Right, I've just got to nip downstairs to get some things and I'll be back in a minute. I just popped downstairs to collect some things that I'd like to show you that are in our shop at the moment. And I've got, I don't know if you can even see in that corner, I've got a candle lit and it's a David Austin rose candle. The smell in this room when I came back in was divine. So I'd like to share a few things that are in the shop. We have a restock of skinny pinnies. We've got more than this, we've just got multiples of each. We did have some mini skinny pinnies, but I think they may have all sold out. But there will be more coming. We've also, some of these are sold, we haven't got such a big pile. Let me lessen the load a bit here. We've also got a pile of beautiful Laura Ashley vintage fabric bags. Oh, I just love Laura Ashley. Talking of Laura Ashley, I have just won 3 lots of Laura Ashley vintage dress fabric, which I remember the prints from when I was a child. Well, I would have been a teenager. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can show you 2 in a minute, and the other one I'll have to wait until that arrives to show you. But oh, they're beautiful and I'm so excited to make dresses. Okay, back to these. Actually, sorry, I have been watching a lot of Laura Ashley documentaries on YouTube. They're so interesting. I've loved it. I love Laura Ashley back in their heyday. It was just beautiful. So they're all different, all vintage fabrics. I'll show you these as well while I'm here. Aren't they beautiful? Just love them so much. So that's those. We've had a restock of coasters. Very hard to see. They're in a glassine bag, but these are sets of 2 coasters. This one just reminds me of cornflowers and poppies. It's just beautiful. So you get 2 coasters. They have a wadding in the middle, a cotton wadding, so they really are protective on your furniture. And they've got a natural coloured ric-rac around those. And then there's this colourway, which is much, much softer. Should have taken them out of a bag really, but I don't want to waste a bag. There's that pinky one, and this is the same as my tablecloth, which is Capel mint choc chip. So we have lots of those in the shop, and we have really exciting new product to the shop. They are called flocks and floops. So here are the flocks. Let me pull one out to show you. Oops. I don't know how easy it's going to be to see. So these are the flocks, and they're, I don't know where mine is. I've got a feeling. Oh, hang on, it could be in my pouch. I don't want to bend up one that is for the shop, otherwise I'll have to keep another one, which is not a hardship because I think everyone should have more than one. I'm going to choose the one I like so that I can show you, and I'm going to keep it. So this is what it is, and it's a tiny little, like, the ends are like knitting needles, and they've got this wiry, bendy centre. And I'm going to put a picture on the screen of how you can use them. You can use them as a cable needle, as a drop stitch picker-upper, which they are fabulous for. You can use them as a stitch marker, a progress keeper, and there's another one which I can't remember, but they should all be on the screen, and they're lovely. And they come in all these gorgeous colours. This beautiful pink one here, which I just showed you, is called Prouty. And you've got one of this one left. Morgan. Oh, these are lovely. I love these. Nivis. Did this do Morgan? Oh yeah, did. Really doubled that one then. They're quite hard to see the colours because they're so tiny, but this is pink and blue. Oh, and that was called Cambridge. This one is pink, blue and brown and is called Dorset. Or Dorset. Don't know why I said it in a weird voice. And this one, oh, I do love this one, is a rainbow one, and it's called Brilliant. It doesn't show up terribly well in the photos, but it is so pretty. I don't know how close I can get so you can see it clearly. It's so pretty, that one, Brilliant. And as for, so they're called flocks, and these are floops. How cute are they? They are like hair bubbles for little fairies. They're so cute, and they're in a rainbow of colour. I think every colour is different, and you get 20. These are the medium size, so you get 20 stitch markers. Sorry, I was trying to get them on here. So you get 20 stitch markers, which is a lot. And they're just all in a beautiful rainbow of colours, and they're all just like little elastic hair bubbles, but tiny. They really are sweet. Look. Let me put one on my finger. See how tiny it is, because, oh, it's going to ping off. There it is on my finger. They're tiny, tiny. Doesn't want to be on my finger. So yeah, lots and lots of things in our shop. We also have a really big sale section at the moment, and some of the things are as little as £1 because, I don't know, we get fun out of having a sale every now and again. It's lovely to kind of clear things that we've got one or two of, or that haven't sold as well as we thought they would, and just to make room for new stock because we have so many new things coming to you soon. Well, I think that's it. It's been so nice to be back here. Yeah, because it's been a while since I've done a journal, because I did the, was it a week in a life? I did really enjoy doing that, but it was exhausting as well. Anyway, so I hope to be back to a bit more of a normal schedule now, and I really hope you're enjoying your summer and you're managing to get some crafty time in. I know as mums it is actually quite hard in the summer, isn't it, to fit crafty time in, because you're just needed so much and all of the time. So I do hope you're finding some lovely time to yourself. Sending you lots and lots of love. See you next time. Bye.